I am wide awake. God's foes and family mad at me 'cause I chose a new path that's promising. I'm in a different world, my own galaxy. In my line, soberating.
Hi. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Welcome to my channel, guys. Garden of Eden. Welcome back if you've been here before. I thank you so much for clicking onto this video. Thank you so much. I'm going to see if I can channel this message. When excelling, when your desire, when your activities are put towards advancing, succeeding, elevating, ascending, when wanting to do better, when wanting to produce more, when wanting to have more. So up. Those things would go into the bucket of up, like you're wanting to go up. So up. So you no longer want to be down. Bear with me. So down could be ground level. So this is all metaphorically. All right, so you're going to have to use your mind, you're going to have to think. So metaphorically, let's just say your finances have been down. Let's just say that you have been in an environment, you've been around, you've been raised down. In a negative. Not doing much, not having much, not acquiring much, not succeeding much, not extending much, like you've been down. So I say that, and you know, there's some people that are down, that have been raised in an environment of down, and they don't even realize or even have the mind to care. Like they like, this is life. They have accepted it as life. This is it. This is how I was raised. This is it. So, and it's not to down anyone. That's not to bash anyone that lives a certain type of life, or no. Once you get to a point, to a place, once your time, your moment comes, once you are able to see a little bit, and you like, I don't like where I am. Like, what I have is not quite enough. Like, I want more. I want to do more. I want to accomplish more. I need more money. I need more successes. I need to execute more goals. Like, I'm not doing anything. So again, you are working from a negative. You're working down. So the minute you get to where you want to go up, you want to do more. You know, so up. All right, and then down. I really hope I am articulating myself, okay? So you've been here in life. But whatever happened, whatever transpires, a lot of times something traumatic. We like, oh, why does God allow this and that to happen? Why did he allow bad stuff, and why he allow killing? And first I would say it's not that God allows anything. But we have become so, would that word be, asymptomatic? Like we have become so numb to pain and to dysfunction and to chaos and to negativity. We have normalized chaos, drama, and negativity to where the only thing that penetrates us, the only thing that penetrates, touches us, touches our heart, pricks our heart, the only thing that gets us into a space of vulnerability is when something traumatic happens. Think about it. When Auntie blah 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 passed, that's when I really wanted to just change my life around. You know, when Pops passed, that's when I knew I just had to make a change. You know, when my brother had got shot last year, I knew I wanted to get out the hood. And, you know, it's always something traumatic that happens, and those moments are used for moments of awakening. Okay? So again, normally after something traumatic takes place, then the mind begins to become like, it has an open space. Like, okay, when they say closed-minded. So we as a people, we are so closed-minded. Like, what? First of all, we think, what I know, and I know enough, and I don't need to know nothing else. But during those moments of trauma, when the heart, you have the heart here in your chest. But I myself feel like the heart of the mind of the heart. If that makes sense. To think with your heart, when they say let your heart lead you, like the heart has a mind of its own. When the mind is compassionate, when the mind thinks and tells you to be understanding in a situation, so it's like the mind has a heart and the heart has a mind. All right? That might not make sense to everybody, and that's okay. So in those moments, the heart and the mind is able to be touched. So in those, when the heart and the mind is able to be touched, then we get to thinking. We might get to thinking about our past dreams that we had, goals we had set, never executed, never put forth action. Maybe we done got older in age, and when you think about when we was a child, what we said we was gonna be when we grow up. You know, maybe you had got a business or whatever rolling, got it going, but somewhere along the line, life started happening, and you're like, dang, I didn't keep that business going, man. I should have. But that is a moment in time where you're able to use that moment to get off of ground level. Let me tell you about getting off of ground level. Getting off the ground. Now I'm thinking of gravity. There's a gravitational pull, especially because you've been here so long. Okay, so now, say here, ground level, but the mind and the thinking, the way you think, have been ground level, have been impoverished thinking, a poverty mindset. So with your poverty mindset, and now you want to begin to think differently, to think better, to think up, to think more positive, right? To think of more abundance. So when you start to have those thoughts and you're like, I got to get off this ground, I got to stop thinking these negative poverty mind thoughts, you better believe that gravity is not going to let you go so easy. There will be a pull. So not a pull, not a pull, not a pull, but a pull. Like gravity doesn't want to release you. All right? Now what's coming to my mind is a push-up. So I feel like this gravity here, gravity's pulling you down, but know that you have the strength. All right? The strength here, but the strength here. All right? To work against gravity, to fight through in gravity when you like, hey, I got to do better. I'm going to start doing this and this, you know, you start putting forth that effort, but you better believe that gravity's there to pull you down. Like, you finna do what? Your mind is going to continue saying, oh, you can't do that. You ain't got enough money for that. Because you doing your affirmation talking about you rich. You ain't even got no money in the bank. Those thoughts is gravity. So you have to push up, push past gravity. So now you're struggling with that push up because you know you ain't been exercising. You ain't been thinking positive. You just been in the mess you been in. You just been broke. You just been doing nothing, the same thing every day, drinking, smoking, drugging every day, nothing, sitting around talking about nothing, drama every day. That's what you've been doing. That's what you've been used to. But when Pops passed, something triggered you. It's like, hey, I gotta do something different. I'm finna do something better. I'm finna get that business I had wanted to do last year. I'm finna get at it. So you start to push up off that ground. Gravity's pulling you, but I'm telling you, continue to push against gravity, against the negative thoughts, against the negative naysayers that's around you. Some of them not around you. They're not around you where you can see them. But I'm telling you, they're around. Even if we talk about the principalities in the air. Yes. So for the Bible people, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. Yeah, the rulers in the dark places. Push. I'm here to tell you, you can think the thought. Somebody else to say, positive vibes only. Don't think negative. But when I hear that, it pisses me off. Especially when you're freshly coming out of getting into your exercise and you're trying to push. Of course, the mind is going to play with you. The mind going to keep feeding you negativity because that's what you've been hearing. That's what you've been around. So now when you're hearing positive vibes only and you're getting pissed and triggered, it's cool. Let it piss you off and let it trigger you. But you want to know what you don't do? You don't stop. Yes. You don't stop. Yeah, you might even tell yourself negatively and you say, I ain't finna do this. But you want to know what? Do it anyway. That's what I've done. Oh, I find myself talking negatively. Oh, I do. See me? I'm not positive vibes all the time. But you want to know what I do? I continue on. It ain't no stopping me. Even when I'm talking negative. Even when I tell myself, hey, I ain't made it to such and such a yet. I ain't did this and did that yet. But I keep on going. Because you want to know what? I'm going to get it. Oh, it's on its way. Oh, I know that. See, I know that. I'm already convinced. But I allow myself moments of that talk. But I make sure my mind is stronger than that thought. And I continue on. All right? So don't get down on yourself when you have a negative thought. When you have a bad day. When you feel like, oh man, I'm done. Especially with doing good, trying to be nice, trying to stay positive, trying to not hurt the next one. Oh, you get tired of that sometimes. But you want to know what? Keep doing good. Keep doing good, even if you cuss somebody out in traffic. After you're done cussing them out, keep doing good. Keep doing good. Never get weary in well doing. Yeah, get tired of doing bad. Get tired of being negative. Get tired of putting others down. Get tired of trying to stop other people. Get tired of that. Never get tired of doing good. Always look to do a good deed. Maybe just once a day. Once a week for some. I mean, for some, once a week is a... No, seriously. I ain't saying that sarcastically. You did a good deed for the week. Thank you for adding that into the system. Do you hear me? Because that one time you did something for somebody else for nothing in return, you just was being nice. You didn't have to do that. So I want to say thank you. All right? When I let somebody in, cut me in on traffic. They trying to get over in traffic, and I let them go on and get in. For me, that's a good deed. Because I had before, and I watch it so much, somebody trying to get over and people speed up and get over and try to stop you from doing what you got to do. So when I go against that negativity, when I go against that ego that won't slow down a bit and just let another car over in traffic, that's so petty. So when I see it so much to where when I let somebody over, I don't do it all the time. Sometimes I'm Miss Petty. You should have got over back there. I'm just keeping it real with y'all, okay? I ain't got no other way to be. So no, your girl here, I ain't positive vibes all the time. But I don't stop doing good. And I sure enough ain't finna stop executing these goals. Because you wanna know why? Because I'm gonna get what I want. I'm gonna get it. It's mine's already. All right? Gravity. Don't let gravity stop you. Push against gravity. Yeah. The things that's trying to pull you back down to that level. Push. And fight back. Fight back. Somebody told you no. Somebody rejected you. Somebody said they didn't want you. So go to the next job. Go to the next person, the next career. Go to the next man. So what? It's a song called Gravity. Damn, I hate when I can't think of the names and words I be trying to say. So I cannot think of his name right now. I feel like a lot of people know that song, Gravity. It's working against me. You gotta keep at it. Keep at it. Don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop, don't stop. So again, this video I just hope there's a little bit of encouragement. I just really had got that little thing about gravity. Gravity, like when you're down and you try to get up, it's almost like something's pulling you back down. Yeah. Energy. The energy that you send out comes back. I'm going to say that 2 more times. The type of energy that you send out comes back. All right? The things that you send out into the world, sent out into the ethers, comes back to you.